What's the wildest thing you've heard about Kevin Gates lately? If you said his 52-day marriage to Brittany Renner, you're not the only one. In spring 2025, the Louisiana rapper, famous for his raw lyrics and unapologetic lifestyle, married the Instagram star, only to split before most people even realized they were together. But that's just the surface. There's also his longtime partner of over 20 years, Drecka Gates, who stood by him through prison, fame, and everything in between. And then there are the rumors linking him to other women, from reality TV personalities to a bitter ex. Kevin Gates' love life has always been complicated, but this latest chapter feels more like a soap opera. It all kicked off on April 6, 2025, when Brittany Renner, an influencer and Basketball Wives star, revealed she'd married Gates. Fans were shocked. Had he secretly tied the knot with her despite being married to Drecka since 2015? Renner made the announcement during a red carpet interview at the Basketball Wives LA Season 12 premiere, flashing a massive diamond ring and calling Gates her husband. She couldn't stop gushing, telling Real 92.3 LA he was the most beautiful person she'd ever met and that his name echoes in every chamber of my heart. It sounded like something out of a romance novel. But fairy tales can fade fast. Just 52 days later, on May 28th, Renner announced their divorce in a surprisingly calm tone. "We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th, she told the same station. Fans were stunned. How do you go from calling someone your dream man to ending things in less than 2 months? Some noted that in earlier interviews, her body language seemed off, hinting at trouble. Others suspected it might have been a publicity stunt, given Renner's history of stirring up headlines. Then came the twist. On June 7, Renner brought up the 90-day waiting period in Islamic tradition, known as Iddah, which both she and Gates follow. This time is meant for checking if the woman is pregnant and for considering reconciliation, as divorce in Islam is taken seriously. She explained that if she were pregnant, Gates would be responsible, and that the period was also a chance to reflect. Her mention of pregnancy raised eyebrows, especially given her past child support battles with NBA player PJ Washington, with whom she shares a son. Some online speculated she might have been hoping to secure financial support from Gates, though there's no proof. Renner, however, brushed off the negativity. Speaking at the 2025 BET Awards, she called it a beautiful 90-day reset for her personal growth. Still, given Gates' ongoing life with Drecka and the lingering pregnancy rumors, the story kept gaining traction. Kevin and Drecka's history goes way back. They started dating in 2003 and married in 2015. They shared 2 children, Isla Corin, born in 2012, and Kaza Camille, born in 2014. Drecka has appeared in Gates' music videos, managed his bookings, and co-founded their Breadwinners Association label in 2010. Gates even named his 2016 album Isla after their daughter, and his 2022 album Kaza after their son. In a 2016 interview, Drecka mentioned they'd never gone more than 3 months without speaking, even during his prison time. Fans saw them as a power couple who could withstand anything, but cracks started to show in 2022. In his freestyle track Super General, Gates hinted at emotional distance and betrayal, leaving listeners wondering if he was talking about Drecka or confessing to cheating. Soon after, they stopped posting about each other, and Drecka went quiet on the relationship. A report claimed she filed for divorce in November 2024 over infidelity, but there's no public record or official statement confirming it. For now, there's no concrete proof the marriage legally ended, just speculation and a lot of unanswered questions. According to outlets like People and The Shade Room, plus the fact that Kevin Gates and Drecka were spotted together at a 2023 Rolling Loud event, it seems they may still be together. That makes Brittany Renner's role in all of this even more confusing. Drecka has stayed silent, focusing on her wellness brand, so it's unclear whether she and Gates had already separated when he married Renner. Then, in April 2025, yet another woman entered the picture, Persia P., who claimed to be Gates' girlfriend. She went viral after posting on Instagram that when they first started dating, Gates told her he and Drecka were legally separated. When she saw him with Renner, Persia lashed out, accusing him of being manipulative and self-centered. "I'm tired of this man leading me on," she said, also alleging that his team had threatened her. Persia even took aim at Renner, calling her a fake Muslim who had converted in August 2024 because it was trendy. She criticized Renner for preaching against men with multiple partners while being involved with one. These were strong accusations, but there's no independent proof to back them up. No evidence has surfaced that Gates' team threatened Persia, and Drecka hasn't addressed any of it, choosing instead to post about skincare and staying grounded. Of course, this isn't the first time Gates has been linked to other women. Before Persia's claims, there were rumors in 2022 about him and JoJo Zerur, a star of Love and Hip Hop Miami, after they were seen together. They both denied dating, but their chemistry got people talking. Around the same time, a wellness coach named Jade Rami was also mentioned in gossip reports, though nothing concrete emerged. Despite having Drecka as his anchor, these stories paint Gates as a man whose heart can wander. And it's not just his actions. His words often keep him in the headlines. One reason fans love him is the same reason he draws criticism. He doesn't hold back. In 2025, he made waves by saying he only valued the opinions of people who had killed somebody. It was a bizarre statement, confrontational, unapologetic, and entirely on brand for Gates. He also sparked backlash by suggesting that LeBron James's wife, Savannah, doesn't see him the same way white women do. Comments many saw as racially loaded. These moments highlight why his love life gets so much attention. Everything he says or does feels like it's built for headlines. That's why his marriage to Renner, while still married to Drecka, set off so much speculation. Was it a spontaneous act of passion, the kind of follow your heart move Renner described? Or was Gates intentionally keeping his name in the public eye? When the Shade Room asked why he didn't join Renner on the BET Awards red carpet, he replied, "There's nothing for me to talk about." A few days later, he wrote on X, "I don't talk about who I love, but I wish her the best." It was vague, but it hinted at finality. Religion might also play a role in understanding Gates' choices. Since converting to Islam in 2016 after performing Hajj, faith has been a cornerstone of his identity. His music often contains spiritual themes. Songs like God's Slippers reflect how Islam grounds him. Renner herself announced her conversion in August 2024, captioning her Instagram post Allah Akbar and describing it as a purification process. She said she'd left behind her old persona of seeking male attention, crediting Islam for improving every part of her life. This shared faith could have been a major factor in their connection. Still, that connection ended almost as quickly as it began. Renner's announcement of their divorce after just 52 days set social media ablaze. On X, accounts like @RapHouseTV2 and @RatedR8701 called it a heartbreak, while @BlackMusic linked to a YouTube breakdown of the split. Some fans found the relationship chaotic, but oddly fitting. Others were harsher, echoing Persia's fake Muslim accusation or speculating, like @JustAK, that Renner may have tried to get pregnant for financial gain. Meanwhile, Drecka's supporters voiced admiration for her low-key approach, noting she seemed to be handling her stuff far from the drama. Drecka herself avoided the controversy entirely. Instead, she posted videos promoting wellness and grounding techniques, including one of her walking barefoot to connect with the land. Her calm, measured presence contrasted sharply with the storm swirling around Gates. This mix of heated opinions, unanswered questions, and constant plot twists is why Kevin Gates' love life has become a cultural lightning rod. Everyone has an opinion, but no one really knows the truth. Is Gates the impulsive romantic who fell hard for Renner, or the devoted husband who stood by Drecka for 2 decades? Or is he a man pulled in multiple directions, by faith, fame, fleeting passion, and his own contradictions? The idea of marrying Renner, exchanging vows sealed with a diamond ring, and ending it all before summer even began feels surreal, almost like a fever dream. Drecka, if affected, isn't showing it. Her focus on her wellness business suggests either quiet strength or a refusal to engage publicly. Yet doubts about Gates' faithfulness persist, fueled by Persia's claims and earlier rumors involving JoJo Zerur and Jade Rami. His music, faith, and bold public statements paint a picture of someone wrestling with his impulses. Whether he's seeking love, attention, or redemption, it's clear his personal life keeps blurring the line between reality and spectacle. Gates' situation feels like a living example of the old warning against letting emotions control your actions. Is he acting on impulse, or is there a calculated purpose behind the chaos? Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: fans will keep watching, waiting for the next chapter to unfold. So what's next for Kevin Gates and Drecka? Will they reconcile fully, drift apart quietly, or face another public shakeup? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the next update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.